powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
Everyone, I want to believe you can hear me from wherever it is that you're watching this from, most possibly from your mobile phone. All right, so if you can hear me, give me a little bit of response in the chats by typing where you're watching this from, which country you're watching from. All right, I can definitely see your name, but I want to see the country you're watching from. I'm very happy to see a lot of people. I see a lot of likes pouring in already. Just do me a favor, put in a like on this video and please share this with everybody you love. Even with the people you hate, share this with them. All right, give me 111 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear and you can see me beautifully this evening. All right, it's going to be an amazing session we're going to be having tonight, and it's going to be a great one. I can see Victor from Nigeria. Hi, Victor. Good to see you. Victor from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who else? Timidayo from Ivory Coast. Yeah. I see Timidayo from Ivory Coast. I see Pandey from South Africa. Where can I put this? Andy from South Africa. I have Afiz from Nigeria. Joy from Nigeria as well. Okay. I'm trying to move the entire thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Beautiful people. Welcome, everybody. All right, please, let's hit the like button and share this with everybody we know. I can see somebody from Kenya. Amazing. Okay, Jack from Kenya. Myru, how are you doing? Is it in Nairobi or Mombasa or where in Kenya you watching from? Hello, everyone. Okay, the 111s are coming in. That's beautiful. Chimos from Cross River State, Nigeria. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Gopta, how are you? Namaste. All the way from India. How you doing? Amazing. Okay. And I have blessing from Canada. Awesome. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I think it should be daytime in Canada right now. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. All right. Avunyinye from Asaba. All right. Let's just keep that coming in. Amazing. I'm pretty excited to have all of you here. I'm still waiting for all the people on the group. I don't know where they are. I don't know why they are not here. All right. There's a gift for everybody that is watching live. Come on, get everybody in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. All right. We are live. Amazing. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. So I want to welcome everybody to the first edition. I'm coming. Let me see. All right, fantastic. I want to welcome everybody fully from Togo. Bonsoir. I want to welcome everybody to the first edition of the Global Access Virtual Event. It's G.A.V.E for short. All right, this is where we will be bringing to you information that has the ability or capacity to change your life as we know it by giving you access to the rest of the world. We believe that every human being is a global citizen, all right? We believe, for those who believe for themselves, that you are a global citizen. The art that says the Lord and the fullness thereof. Why should some people limit you to where you can live? Why should some people limit you to where you can go? Why should you be limited to where you can be at any given point in time? If you have the money and the desire to be at any part of the world, you should be able to go. You should be able to live anywhere in the world at your own will, all right? You should have that ability to move around this planet. There's something beautiful about the world, the earth, actually. There's something beautiful about this planet. And only those who have been able to move around can actually see and appreciate this amazing experience of moving around. So, this particular event is all about sharing with you how you can access that ability, the ability to be anywhere you want to be, the ability to go anywhere you want to go, the ability to do anything you want to do. I mean, within the auspices of the law, anyway, not about breaking laws, but about doing great things that makes your life a better one, that gives a better life for your family. I mean, there are people here who would never, especially those from Nigeria, want to have any children in Nigeria. They would rather take their wives to a country where they can get citizenship by birth, and then they become citizens of that seemingly better country, and then they can ship them back to Nigeria to live all their care. But at least their kids have a second passport. I'm going to start tonight by sharing a very simple story of something that happened to me last year. This thing is not here. I wanted to actually pick a particular passport. Okay, I think I'm just gonna get that. Give me a minute. I'll go on a short commercial break. By the time I'm back, I should have the passport. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
I have got great news. You too can make money online legitimately. Let me ask you this simple question. What will an extra $1,000 income do for you? Yes, you can learn how to make a minimum $1,000 online through 6 different vehicles from your mobile phone. Join the online 1K Club today and get access to 25 weeks group mentorship with a millionaire mentor, Dr. Sam Harvard. You will learn how to earn from any of the following businesses: web design and sales funnels, Amazon KDP, airdrop farming, mini importation and e-commerce, affiliate marketing for digital products, and much more. Join thousands of upwardly mobile individuals already making millions online. The Online 1K Club, your sure way to financial abundance.
Concordia Consultancies is a global advisory firm that provides tailor-made services to individuals who are in search of a second citizenship for themselves and family members.
At Concordia Consultancies, our clients always come first. Our role as advisors is to do a detailed need analysis, and we recommend the best program for the citizenship or residency that fits that need.
Our experience spans for over 8 years in the industry, facilitating passports for more than 2,000 families across the Middle East and Africa. We're committed in making the dreams of many become a reality. So why don't you choose to work with us today?
Awesome. Welcome back. This is the Global Access Virtual Event. I hope you're having fun already. Please, if you're not sharing this with everybody, oh my goodness, I know I was going to see a chat like this. Rosemary. All right. If you've not shared this, all right, you're committing a sin. Please share this. Invite all your loved ones, your church members, your work colleagues, your neighbors, your landlord, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, your neighbors, the elders of your village. Please invite everybody right now and let them be a part of this. All right, I wanted to share you a quick story. This is a passport of a country like that. All right, so if you carry this passport, you are in trouble. If this is all you have, you are in big trouble. This guy right here has so much limitation that he puts this heavy burden on your potential. It puts this heavy burden on your ability to express yourself, to do things that you were created to do, to do things that you have been equipped by God to do. It was crazy. Now, what's the story? last year, myself and my children, I have these grown-ups that calls me daddy. So they came and said, sir, we want to go to 5 countries and just do vacation. I said, okay, that's a good one. So they're like, aren't you coming with us? I said, me, I'm busy. I have work I want to do. But the way they were planning this, their vacation, the thing was sweeting me. So I was getting really interested. I said, you know what? Add me to the stuff. So they said they wanted to go to a country in Europe. I'd just returned from that country. So they said they wanted to visit that country as the first place they were going to go, and then they come into some countries in Africa. I said, all right, so let's do it. Add me and all of that. Now, whilst they were preparing to go to this particular European country, by the way, all my children currently carries this, and we are going to change the color very soon for all of them. We are already, who's of Fidelis, you people, we're already, oh my God, I just can't wait to laugh at what some people are typing. All right, so we're already in the process of getting them a different color. Yes, beautiful stuff. All right, and that's really the good news here for everybody tonight. So I told them, oh, I was talking to a friend who had visited the same country some months before then. And the person was like, when I went, what was my experience? And the experience was great. So he now told me their own experience. So it prepared me for the time that I was going to go with my children. So the 3 of them with myself, 4 of us, we got on a plane and we flew to that country from Dubai. They're all based in Dubai. So they're all residents of Dubai, apparently, which will give them some kind of leverage to be able to visit some countries. So we got into that country and we got to the immigration port. And when it got to our turn, they removed us. They singled us out. They just pointed at all the black people who were carrying green color passport. They put us on one side and then they didn't attend to us. They just asked us to stand there. I don't know, some people probably have gone through this kind of humiliation. So they told us to stand aside and they started attending to everyone else until there was nobody else on the queue and it was just us. So a woman walked to us and was like, give me your passport. So she collected her passport, went in the office and told us to move back, to shift back, shift back. So we stood where there was nowhere to sit and we were waiting for the drama that was going to happen. And and I told my children, relax, this is meant to happen. This is a practical lesson of why it is almost a curse, if not one, to carry this passport. I said, I wanted you guys to feel this live and see it exactly how it's happening so that you would understand the limitation that is upon you. Just not because you've committed a crime. These people are great people. I mean, for me to call some people children, you know that they are great people, yeah? So for you to understand the limitation that carrying this kind of passport has placed on you, which you did not commit, sins you did not commit, things you did not do, I just wanted you to see it. So I was smiling because I'd already been briefed. So me, I knew what was happening. And, so I told them, when they come, just let me answer their questions and all that. But nonetheless, don't get angry. Just allow them to ask you all the stupid questions that they wanted to ask. So eventually, after a couple of minutes, a woman and a man came to us and said, come, come, come. So where are you going? What kind of jam question is that? I'm coming to your country now. And what are you doing here? Vacation. We are doing holiday. What holiday? Where are you based? They just kept asking all sorts of questions. So they now started going one after the other. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And all of that. Now, most times the media tries to make us feel that it's because some of the other people who carry this passport had gone to those countries to misbehave. That is only half the truth. It's not just because those people have misbehaved. Yes, that contributes a great deal to that behavior, but the real reason, all right, that made them to do all of these things because of this. All right, because of this. All right. So if only because the same people, how do I explain this? People from other countries that are not carrying this kind of passports commit greater crimes, but you won't see it in the media. They won't, because of that, mistreat anyone who is carrying the color of their own passport. But if you are still carrying this, your own country color. I don't know, but there are some people you shall know this color, yeah? If you're still carrying this, you're highly limited. So after thorough questioning and humiliation, They looked at us, they asked us how much money we are carrying, what we are going to be buying, where we are going to be staying, all the damn questions ever. And then eventually, they allowed us into the country. So, although the countenance of my children changed the moment they stepped out of the airport and snow started to bat them. They've never been inside snow. That was their first time. But it made them forget the entire stuff. But I told them that all of you have 1 year to get a second passport, because you cannot build the kind of empire you want to build when you are limited to just some certain places. You cannot go the kind of length you want to go in life when you are limited to some certain places. So it is very imperative and important. All right. I can't multitask. Something had to suffer. All right. It's very imperative and important for you to realize, ladies and gentlemen, that there are some things that are limiting you because of the identity you carry. And until you change that identity, until you are able to become someone else, all right, you will not be able to achieve or access that level of greatness that has been built for you. So I'm going to start on that note. I'm still waiting for my guest. My guest just popped out. I'm trying to get his attention back into the room. So as soon as my guest is back, we're going to go right into the lecture of today. But I want to lay a foundation, because today we are talking about get a second citizenship or get paid. It means you're going to be receiving a dual information in the next few minutes. Please invite as many people as possible. I do not like this number of live viewers that I'm seeing. What is going on? Where's everybody? All right. So the foundation that I want to lay, all right, the information you're going to be getting tonight is based on two things. One is how you can access a second passport that gives you access to over 140 countries visa free. All right, some of them visa on arrival, some of them visa free completely. Some of the countries you can even stay up to 6 months stretch in a year. Example, the United Kingdom. All right, if you want to go to London or Manchester, this is your opportunity to live there as you like, go in and out as you like. You can even apply for a 10-year US visa as well and go to the US as much as you like. You can also live in Canada, do all kinds of stuff easily without any restriction. And guess what? Not just for yourself, but also for every member of your beautiful family. So there are some programs that allow you to do your spouse. So that lady that's been saying no to you or is not sure, you can get her to say yes by saying, you don't want second passport, have you? Better say yes to me. All right, that's just on a lighter note. So that is one side of the presentation. The second side is also how you can make money, why this is also happening. All right. So, which means if you can't afford to get a second citizenship yet, what about we show you things that can be done for you to make enough money to be able to afford it for yourself? Because believe me, these things are not cheap. It's more or less like you're buying a property. Or if you want to buy a house in Lagos, you know how much it's going to cost you. If you're going to buy a house in Accra, you know how much that is going to cost you. If you're going to buy a house in Nairobi, you know how much that is going to cost you. So it's more like you're buying property, a building, a house, a land. All right. So that's the kind of investment you're going to be making into your future for you to understand the massive opportunity that is available for you. Now, while we wait for my guest to come up in the next 2 to 5 minutes, I want to quickly share something very critical that is going to lay the foundation for everything we're going to be doing here tonight. And that is to share with you the two kinds of migration that exist. I know in Nigeria, we have this slang called G.A.V.E, and everybody, not everybody actually, most Nigerians, I'm from Nigeria, all right, most Nigerians believe, all right, that when you go abroad, you have succeeded in life. As a matter of fact, when we were growing up, when they say the son of XYZ is now in America, it means the story of that family has changed completely. I cannot tell you how many times we have done fasting and prayer in my house so that my older sister will get visa to go to the US or go to the UK. All right. So if only she could relocate from Lagos and go to London, the story of our family would change forever. That was our belief. All right. We just believe that was going to change everything about our lives. And a lot of people believe the same thing, such that they attach simple migration to success in life or success in family or what have you and all of that. Why that might have been some people's cases, the percentage of the people who succeed when they migrate from a developing nation to a developed nation is very small. A lot of people still struggle, all right? A lot of people still struggle, all right, to get the best out of wherever it is that they go. But there's one thing we cannot um, discount. It is called the power of environment, all right, or the power of environmental influence. You can call it that, the power of environmental influence, which means there is a mentality that runs every physical location. Let me repeat that. There is a mentality, a mindset, a prevailing mindset that runs every physical location. So you may be succeeding well, but you will discover that there is a ceiling on your head because of your physical location. The abundance that you can access is relative to the physical location you live in. Oh my goodness, some of you are not getting this. Should we close class? The abundance, the level of abundance your life can attract is related or directly proportional to the physical location you are staying in. So, if you are a talented singer, for example, or a talented comedian, for example, let me use Nigeria as a case study because I live most of my life in Nigeria, so I understand that country very well. All right. And you are based in Ilorin or Oshogbo or Kaduna, you may become popular, you may blow at some level, but you can never compare your blowness or your popularity, all right, with somebody who is less talented than you, but decided to get popular, but is based in Lagos. A Lagos-based talented person is always going to be way better in reach, in popularity, in wealth, in everything possible because he is in Lagos. That is why you notice that most people, when they start to get noticed, they vibrate and migrate to Lagos. Because Lagos is the place where the environmental influence, all right, polishes and lifts your success from a certain ceiling to something far above what you are benefiting from. So where you stay determines the level of influence that you pull. Where you stay determines the abundance, the level of abundance that you are able to access. Because I used to make money and I thought I was making money. All right, I thought, man, for me to be making this kind of money, I don't want to mention figures. All right, I am above and beyond. We have arrived. You know, the pride has now started to come, and I discovered that pride, sometimes when you have pride, you don't need to go to the gym. Pride develops your biceps automatically. Why? Because your shoulder will automatically become like this. You are proud. You are proud. All right. Thank you. That girl. It is well with that girl is a comedian of the century. All right. Pride will start to gym you like this. Your shoulder will come up. So I was beginning to develop shoulder. We are making money. We are the rich people here. And I was a freaking local champion. My entire annual income, if I keep making money, you know, every month and all of that I thought was a big deal, was less than what some of my mates, or did I say my mates, people younger than me, are making per week in another location. Do you get me? Last year, the total income that I generated, all right, is less than what some other people are making in 6 months, in 1 month, as a matter of fact, in some cases, all right, because of location. It has nothing to do with the skill. I'm probably more skilled than they are. It has nothing to do with experience or exposure to the skill, the power of the skill, and the things that can be created with the skill. I probably have more of that than them. But, ladies and gentlemen, because of the location, because of where I'm based, because of where they are based, their environment influences the level of abundance that they are able to access. The same thing that a lot of you that are my student, the same thing that you pay me $20, $100 for, some people are charging $1,000 to $5,000 for things that are less valuable. And people are paying. Why? The location. All right? Location is important. So location is what contains what they call principalities and power. Principality is a prince over a location. All right. So the kind of principality you are dealing with, all right, is what determines how high you will rise. The Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against prince over a location and powers. All right. That is what you got to deal with. So the prince over your location might be very powerful. So you have to push and push and push and push and push. Some of you, I'm provoking you. That success plan you have, you will not attain it when you are still in that place, that village. You won't get it. You're not meant to be there. You can visit, but you are not meant to be there. So your location goes a long way to determine the volume of the abundance that you experience or the kind of things that happens to you in life. So it's very important and key that you understand that. So that's the first thing. So now there are two kinds of relocation. The first one is physical, and the second one is mental. Now there are two things that you can do. You can either move physically or move mentally, or move both. As a matter of fact, it is better you move both. But most people may not be able to afford physical relocation, physical migration, all right, from a point A to point B. But you can, and you must, and you will afford mental relocation. Okay? You must, you have to, all right, be able to move mentally. It's very, very important. All right. So, what do I mean by physical relocation? What do I mean by mental relocation? For physical relocation is when you start living in a different place from where you are currently living. All right. All of you are watching from different parts of the world. Just imagine where you're living right now and you move to a place where maybe they pay better, or you move to a place where life is easier. One of the reasons that I love Dubai so much is because of the 24 hours lifestyle in Dubai. You can move anytime you like and go anywhere you like. A few days ago, I was at the beach at 3 a.m. I think we got to the beach around 2 a.m. We left around 4:30 a.m. And the beach was still lively. People were swimming inside the sea in the midnight. But if you go to Lagos at that time, what you will see are naked people painted on their faces, carrying calabash with some egg and oil inside and walking around with some agogo. That's what you will see if you go to the beach in Lagos at that time of the day. All right. But right here in Dubai, they are normal, regular human beings. They are not using head to walk. They are not carrying sacrifices and everything. People are moving normally. You can move around to go and have ice cream at 3 a.m. You can go anywhere you like and all of that. I was with a friend and we put our phone beside us somewhere. And they're like, there's a guy looking at the phone. I mean, the Nigerian in us was talking. It's like, there's a guy looking at our phone. I said, forget it. We're in Dubai. They know they steal phone for here. What kind of audacity would you have to be able to do that? These are some of the benefits of a physical place like Dubai. You have the freedom to be able to move anywhere. There is one, let me call her a semi-daughter. I've not adopted her fully yet. All right. She was with her uncle, and I was like, when are you going? I was like, when are you going to your house? Because she went to collect some things from her uncle. So like, she'll be going to her house around 12 midnight. I was like, what? Why a young girl like you big? And I said, oh, sorry. I forgot. This is Dubai. Oh, you are free. You are free to move anytime you want to move. So that's safety. All right. That's safety. Okay. That's safety. That, sorry, my guest is trying to send a message. I think he's trying to join us again. So let me restart this and see if I can get him in. Okay, so maybe anytime soon we're going to have our guest. All right, that safety is one of the greatest reason you would want to be in Dubai. And one of the things I told a friend, I have this friend when we're in what's it called, engineering school back in the day, and she and her husband and children lives in Dubai. And I told her, I want to relocate to Dubai too. I'm thinking of coming to Dubai and all that. And she was like, so why do you want to come to Dubai? And right there, I gave 10 reasons. I counted it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that I wanted to go to Dubai. One of the reasons is because of access to opportunities. Dubai is do we call it cosmopolitan city? People from all over the world lives in Dubai. All right, people do business in Dubai. Emirates Airlines, one of the largest airline in the world. To me, is the best airline in the world anyway. All right, they go virtually almost everywhere in the world. Is just about 6 to 8 hours away from Dubai. It's so central. It's beautiful. Everything is great. It's just you just meet people. You're able to expand your business and every other thing and all that. So I gave her 10 reasons. Like, you know what? You don't need to convince me any further. Just come over, come over. These are these and these are the things that you need in order to be able to move. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a physical migration and then there's a mental one. All right. The physical migration, like I've been explaining, is a process where you move from a certain place, all right, from a certain location to another physical location that is seemingly better than where you are staying. If you're living in Lagos and move to the UK, that's supposed to be a better migration. All right, if you're living in Lagos and you move to the US, that's supposed to be a better one. If you're living in Nigeria and you move to Dubai, for example, that's supposed to be a better movement because of the opportunities and the things that are available to you in those places. But while a lot of people might not have the ability yet, which is one of the things that our guest is going to be addressing today, how you can have the ability to move anywhere you like in the world, go anywhere you want to go. Nothing is going to stop you and your family anymore. All right. One of the major things that you can do is to move mentally. And I usually tell people, see, if you move physically but you did not move mentally, you will still suffer. You will still be in trouble. You will not make money. You will still be poor. All right. So you have to learn exactly how to be able to move both physically and mentally. So, what is mental migration? Is where your mindsets operate at the frequency of a location that is better than your current physical location. When your mindset operates at a level that is bigger and better than what is happening at your current place. So, how do people in the US reason? How do they think about money? All right. For example, something funny happened to me. Something funny happened to me. Was it last year or this year? I was craving Nigerian food, and I there's a lot of Nigerian food in Dubai, but I all of a sudden did not enjoy the ones they make in Dubai. I wanted to eat that amala sky in Admiralty in Lagos. I wanted to eat that amala ya basira. Well, no, it's not ya basira. Ya oyo in Wuye in Abuja. I just wanted to test exactly how it feels like in those places. So you would not believe me, because I miss Nigerian food. I got on a plane and I flew to Nigeria. And I got to Nigeria. I went straight from the airport. I had not even gotten home from the airport straight to where they sell those amala. And then I ordered amala. All the people that came to collect me from the airport said they were also hungry. I ordered for everybody. And when we were done, I was like, yeah, chop my money. This is why I came to Nigeria. And they did all the calculation. And when they called the price for me, I was like, no, it's not for only me. I mean, add everybody's bill. They said that's for everybody. I said, this price you just called is less than what only me pay for a plate of amala in Dubai. Not even in sophisticated restaurant. In a normal buka, what only me pay in a JVC local buka is what I'm paying for 5 people. And these people, they ordered cow leg. These my boys, they know how to really chop my money. And I was like, wow. I don't understand. So I swiped my card and truly they debited me the money for 1 plate. I was like, whoa. Now, normally when I hang around somebody who lives in Nigeria, who still carry the mindset of Nigeria, they see a simple thing as very expensive. So almost every other thing that I'm buying in Nigeria, I first try to convert it to the price in dirhams. If I think it makes sense in Dubai to pay that amount, I will buy that thing. And believe me, I was buying everything because almost everything was far cheaper than the price you would pay in Dubai. And I remember some 5, 6 years ago when I first visited Dubai, it was even 3 years ago, it was the other way around. Before I buy anything in Dubai, I first converted to Naira and see, will I spend this amount of Naira on this kind of product? Okay. If it's justifiable, then I'll buy it. All right. So that's exactly one of the things that we're talking about. You don't look at the prices of things anymore. You look at the value in those things. All right. I don't want to do a lot of talk. I'm going to still come back and talk after I bring in our guests, but I would like to, after the break, bring in our guests so that we'll quickly dive into this. And it's going to blow your mind. I mean, this gentleman, oh God. Okay, let me just allow you experience him yourself and you will come and rate. Get ready to be fired on. It's going to put a lot of fire in a lot of people's asses in this place, and get ready to get so much, so much. This is the right time to share this video with everybody you know. Invite them to be a part of this. They have to be a part of this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, after the break, I'm going to be bringing up our guests. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Great news! You too can make money online legitimately. Let me ask you this simple question. What will an extra $1,000 income do for you? Yes, you can learn how to make a minimum $1,000 online through 6 different vehicles from your mobile phone. Join the online 1K Club today and get access to 25 weeks group mentorship with a millionaire mentor, Dr. Sam Harvard. You will learn how to earn from any of the following businesses: web design and sales funnels, Amazon KDP, airdrop farming, mini importation and e-commerce, affiliate marketing for digital products, and much more. Join thousands of upwardly mobile individuals already making millions online. The Online 1K Club, your sure way to financial abundance.
Concordia Consultancies is a global advisory firm that provides tailor-made services to individuals who are in search of a second citizenship for themselves and family members.
At Concordia Consultancies, our clients always come first. Our role as advisors is to do a detailed need analysis. We recommend the best program, whether citizenship or residency, that fits that need.
Our experience spans for over 8 years in the industry, facilitating passports for more than 2,000 families across the Middle East and Africa. We're committed in making the dreams of many become a reality.
All right,
so why don't
you are
you choose
muted.
to work with
As
us
soon as
today?
the ad is done running, we are live. All right, amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I have with me the powerful man, the special guest for the first edition of the G.A.V.E event. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Dubai. I mean, he's the one in the real Dubai. I mean, anybody can claim that I'm talking from Lagos, but from his background, it looks like Dubai. If you're welcome, good evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sam. I'm very, I'm humbled to be here speaking to you guys. So I'm traveling at the moment, so I'm in the airport lounge, but I
Whoa,
could not miss this session for any reason. I'm
awesome.
very excited to be here speaking to you, and I'm really looking forward to an amazing session.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so we're here to talk about getting a second citizenship. I think one of the most important things that I would like us to delve right into is why should people have a second passport? We have people from all over Africa here, East Africa, West Africa, Southern Africa, and people even from outside of Africa are also watching. And one of the major takeaways, why should they get a second citizenship? And then we're going to get into the opportunities that are available and why, what offer, what help we can render to such people to be able to make that particular migration.
Excellent. Today I held a St. Lucia passport in my hand, and
Oh,
I felt a sense of fulfillment. Now, because with the St. Lucia passport, you have access to 146 countries visa free or visa on arrival. Now, from the UK to Spain to France to Germany to Italy to Hong Kong to Singapore, you can literally wake up tomorrow and decide that you want to access these countries tomorrow, and nothing is stopping you. That is one of the advantages of a second citizenship. And that's what our program allows you to be able to access. Over the last 8 years, we've helped over 2,000 individuals and families to access a second citizenship. And every time they use their passports for the first time and they come and tell me the sort of stories about how this has transformed their lives, their families, from access to the best education, to the best healthcare, to just even holiday opportunities and just even opportunities to bring new products to Nigeria. I feel fulfilled. I feel satisfied because the transformative ideas and spirit of Africans can truly reach the global stage because of a second citizenship. So, why do you need a second citizenship? One, ability to access global markets, your ability to play with at the same level with everyone, because you can literally take up a new product idea and bring it to Africa just by moving, and so many other things, access to the best healthcare, access to the security, and so much more. So these are pretty much some of the reasons why a second citizenship can transform your life today.
amazing. Amazing. I mean, like I was sharing with people my experience when I was going to Europe with this particular passport and the things that happened to myself and my children, and why I told them that this, I wanted them to experience it live so that they can know why they need to have a second passport, and not like it's a luxury, but really a necessity for them. Because everybody, I believe,
Yes.
has a global destiny. You're a global citizen. You're supposed to be able to go anywhere on this planet without restrictions because you were born in a place. All right. So we need that ability to be able to move around going forward. Now, one of the major things that I want us to address before we talk about how everyone can participate or be able to get one of these passports. And of course, talking about some of the options that are available and their benefits and all of that is the issue of fake. Now, most times I've done in my seminar and asked people holding up maybe $100 bill, and I say, "This is $100 bill. How many of you have seen this before?" Almost everybody raises their hands. Then I said, "How many of you have seen a fake $1,000 bill before?" And everybody are like, not really. And apparently nobody has seen it. So I said, "Okay, why do you think you've never seen a fake $1,000 bill?" And the real answer is because there is no original $1,000 bill. For those who are Nigerian, there is no original 2,000 naira bill. So there cannot be fake one. So every original means the fake can exist. And every fake is a proof that the original exists. So the last time we met in your office, I told you a story of how a particular young man approached me and said he could do Malta passport for 2 million naira. And I had
Yes.
2 million naira if but I did not pay because I felt it was too cheap. I don't know if anybody is here. You can give me 555 in the comment that you saw a product before and you could not buy that product, all right, because the product because the product was too cheap, I think our guest just drop off. Let's see if he's going to be able to join back in a moment. All right. While we are waiting for him, I think we'll just go on a break again. I just like going on this break because I'll be right back.
I have got great news. You too can make money online legitimately. Let me ask you this simple question. What will an extra $1,000 income do for you? Yes, you can learn how to make a minimum $1,000 online through 6 different vehicles from your mobile phone. Join the online 1K Club today and get access to 25 weeks group mentorship with a millionaire mentor, Dr. Sam Harvard. You will learn how to earn from any of the following businesses: web design and sales funnels, Amazon KDP, airdrop farming, mini importation and e-commerce, affiliate marketing for digital products, and much more. Join thousands of upwardly mobile individuals already making millions online. The Online 1K Club, your sure way to financial abundance.
The online 1K clubs. All right. I don't know why that video did not move immediately. I'm waiting for our guest to join back. I think the network at the airport somehow is fluctuating. Yeah, we should be able to have him. So now, in case you are wondering what messages are on the adverts that you just watched, let me bring a word from our sponsor. This event is sponsored by 1K Club and Ziba, and it's also sponsored by Concordia Consulting. And the information from the 1K Club is it's possible for you to make a minimum of $1,000 online through different vehicles. So it means through different businesses you can perform on your mobile phone, on your laptop with internet connection. You can be able to make such income for yourself. And okay, you can be able to make such income for yourself and be able to save towards all the big important things that you want to do for yourselves and for your family. All right, so it makes a whole lot of sense in that regard. So how do you join? What are the things that you're going to be able to learn? Of course, number one, you're going to be learning the 6 ways. You're going to be learning the 6 ways to make money online, like any amount you want to make, millions, billions, just 6 steps. So you follow those 6 steps at scale, and then you're going to do well in your income. The second thing that you will be learning, of course, is called Amazon KDP publishing. So you can publish books without even being the one to write those books on Amazon and get to make a lot of money. And there is a way you can use that with AI. Some of these things you're going to be learning on this club. And the third one, you can do mini importation. There's a lady who used to import waist trainer for 300 naira from China and was selling it for 15,000 naira a piece. Just imagine that volume of profit. She made a lot of money. So people make millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions from e-commerce through mini importation. And it's some business that I believe everyone here should look into, especially now that we're getting to mid-year and we're going to have a lot of festivities coming up. Gift items, festive items, all kinds of stuff can be imported at a ridiculously cheap price, quality stuff, and be able to sell. Because how do you avoid what I order versus what I get? You need a guide, and that's exactly what the 1K Club is going to be giving to you. So we have all of that available for you as you proceed, all right, on the platform. I think we're going to be, our guest is back, so I'm going to be bringing him back again so we can continue from where we start. I'm going to come back to our sponsor. So if you want to really learn any of these things, all you need to do is to get back to the person that invites you for this event. They have a special link for you to be able to join the 1K Club. The 1K Club is $100 access, but those of you who are attending the Global Access virtual event today, you're going to be getting an $85 discount. So you're only going to be paying just $14.5 for your access. If you're in Nigeria, it's 10,875 naira. If you're in Cameroon, that's about 9,400 CFA. If you are from Kenya, that's roughly about 2,000 Kenyan shillings. If you're from Ghana, that's just about 200 Ghana cedis alone. So you can just convert $14.5 to any currency from whatever country you're watching this from, and you can be a part of the 1K Club. But you know, the big part of 1K Club, I'm going to be mentoring you for 25 solid week. You don't want to miss this. All right. Let me get back to our guests. Okay. So let me see. Okay, I have you.
Okay, I'm back.
Let me bring the phone down a little bit. I think it's
Yes.
perfect
So
now.
you know what? I feel like the knowledge that we are dropping on this session must be received by this audience. So I have no matter how much glitches we have, we will continue to come back. So because global
Amazing.
access, it's the one thing that will transform lives and lead to the next level of expectation for most people on this session.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
So I was
fantastic.
listening to you around last time you visited the office.
Yeah, we're talking about Malta passports or deals that I had. So this gentleman said we could get the passport for 2 million, and I had the money, but I did not go for it. And somehow there was a particular celebrity in Nigeria who paid him.
Hello,
I can hear you, but you're
hello.
frozen. Can you hear me? I can hear you, but you're frozen. Uh-oh. He's gone again. So let me just tell the story. He knows the story already, so I'm sure we're gonna get that eventually. All right. So this particular person did these passports and decided to travel with it and was arrested at the immigration stand at the airport of the country he traveled to. And thank God the new people that were powerful in that country was able to make calls and they were able to prevent him from going to jail or getting deported. And of course, he went for this guy and like he should refund him, he was going to arrest him and all of that. And I was wondering if I had rushed it and said, this thing, 2 million, let's quickly do it, and then I did it and I traveled someplace that I do not know anybody. Me, Akuku did not know anybody, at least at that time. What would have become of me? And also had the story of another person who also did a passport for Seychelles and also had the same problem. All right, getting deported because these things were fake. Someone else also told me about an European passport for 12 million naira at that time. Comes with passport and driver's license. The point I'm trying to make, which I think if we're able to get Ifeanyi to join us, is going to buttress the point, is the fact that it is cheap doesn't mean it is legit. It's very important that we understand that getting a second citizenship or passport for a new country, you cannot do it illegally. You have to do it the legal way. You have to go through the due process to be able to achieve these things because you never can tell when you're going to fall in trouble if you decide to cut corners and get things done. So that's just the story I wanted to relate. And let's still see if we can still get him to join us. All right, let me try and reach him while we watch this message from our second sponsor. I'll be right back.
Concordia Consultancies is a global advisory firm that provides tailor-made services to individuals who are in search of a second citizenship for themselves and family members.
At Concordia Consultancies, our clients always come first. Our role as advisors is to do a detailed need analysis, and we recommend the best program, whether citizenship or residency, that fits that need.
Our experience spans for over 8 years in the industry, facilitating passports for more than 2,000 families across the Middle East and Africa. We're committed in making the dreams of many become a reality. So why don't you choose to work with us today?
All right. I'm still waiting to get my guests back, but let me just go ahead and share the other side of this with you. Now, I want to ask a simple question. How many of you would like to get a second passport? There are about 4 or 5 different countries that I wanted him to explain to you. But of course, if we can't get him back before we are done, which is going to be in a few minutes, I'm going to arrange how you can get all the basic information about this. We're going to leave a link in the description of this if you're going to be watching the replay. But those of you who are watching live, I'm going to give you a link for you to join a group where information will be shared with you on how to get it done. Now, I need to let you know that getting a second passport, second citizenship the right way is not cheap. Like I said, is equal to you buying a house or buying a land. All right. For St. Lucia, for example, it's going to cost you over 100,000 US dollars. All right, probably about 140 or so. All right, to be able to get that done. But the good thing with our sponsor and our partner is the fact that they have found a way to allow you pay this in installments. All right, they have found a way to allow you even do this in a collateral base. So if you have a property, you could collateralize your property. The passport can be processed for you, and you collect your passport and then pay back after you are able to raise the funds and all. There are beautiful offers that are available that you can follow through in order to be able to get this done. So within a 4-month period to 2 years, depending on the ones you're trying to do, all right, your passport can be ready, including that of your family if you're trying to apply as a family, not just as an individual. So this is something you need to be able to do. So please don't expect a $2,000 or $5,000 kind of product. This is not one of those ones. All right, this is the direct one that you can verify from the countries directly. They are real stuff that can be done for you. So there's a whole lot of processes that we can help you navigate and go through and be able to get your second citizenship in no time. I just started my process, and very soon I'm going to come and show you color blue or color red, alongside color green, and say, this is what I've got. And because this passport here has showed me a lot of paper. Last year, I was trying to get an apartment in Dubai, and all the landlords we reached out to, none of them wanted to work with me. None of them wanted to give me an apartment because of this. Some would have even gone and conclude on how much we are paying, the whatever. The moment they see my passport like this, they just say, no, not giving house to Nigeria. All right. And even banks were not going to open for me because I'm carrying Nigerian passport. And my brother from Ghana right here got into Dubai and immediately had about 3 banks open for him because he's carrying a Ghanaian passport. So that's how terrible the Nigerian passport is. So I think if I is back, let me get him back on board and let's quickly wrap this up. Finally, okay, I hope you won't be
Yes,
frozen again
finally,
this
I'm
time around.
back. I'm perfect now.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah,
So I was already going ahead to explain. I want you to please
of
just go
course.
through
I trust you.
like the top 3 passports that people can access and what the processes is like and what the benefits is like. Definitely St. Lucia is one of them, but just maybe the top 3 so that they just have an insight into that. So let me allow you fry us.
Okay, so now a lot of the people on this call are from Africa. Now, from an African perspective, you require a passport that gives you access to the highest number of countries visa free or visa on arrival. Now, Africans love the UK, Africans love Europe, and Africans love Canada. So, from that perspective, the passports that give you the most access are St. Lucia, Dominica, and Grenada. Now, St. Lucia gives you access to over 146 countries visa free or visa on arrival, including the UK, France, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Singapore, Hong Kong, and even Nigeria visa free. Now, Dominica gives you access to all of these countries and including China. Now, St. Kitts gives you access to 152 countries visa free and visa on arrival, including all of these countries, and even visa free to places like the UAE, which a lot of Nigerians cannot access. I was listening to Sam just describing his UAE experience.
Uh-oh. Once again, once again, he has dropped. So, um, that's example of some of the passport. Let me see. Okay, I think he's back. Okay, he's back. I okay.
Continue to have a little bit
Okay.
of network issue, but I'm here with you guys. I don't have to jump on a flight for the next 2 hours, so we can fully like delve in. Now, for everybody on this call, some of the things that are most important to you and even to people that will become your clients are: one, the ability to access new markets at the drop of a hat. Tomorrow, I have an opportunity in the UK, I have an opportunity in Germany, I have an opportunity in France, and I want to be able to go without anything stopping me. The only way to be able to access those kind of opportunities are a second citizenship. I can tell you my personal experience. In Nigeria, I was a bit of a local champion. I was a CNN Africa correspondent. I was writing for CNN Africa. I was head of PR and marketing at companies like eTransact, Conga, Jumia, and even for government parastatals. And at some point, I asked myself the question. My friend was talking to me, and he was like, "There are so many global opportunities that even as a Nigerian, you cannot access." And between when I decided to move from Nigeria, it took me 3 weeks. And today, I have a second passport, and this second passport is able to help me to be able to access new opportunities very, very easily. As Africans, as Nigerians, I can tell you for free that we are some of the most brilliant people in the world. The way we see life, the kind of circumstances that we've had to face, this has shaped our thinking. It has shaped our speed of reaction. But a lot of times, what is limiting us is that passport, that Nigerian passport, that Kenyan passport, that Ghanaian passport. But with a second citizenship, you are able to access that opportunity. And we, for the last 8 years, we've helped over 2,000 individuals and families to access a passport. And a lot of these people are not just politicians, they're everyday people like you and I that are able to plan, that are able to put
Because I
funds
was I was
together.
going to I was going to mention, because when some people hear opportunities like this, this is great. I know that I want this, but is it for people like me? Is it not just for people who have chop country money and stuff like that? Can regular people also be able to do this? Because people always look at the price point of things without looking at the
Yes.
value points of things. So I like the
Yeah.
fact that you mentioned that.
Yes. It's very important that I mentioned. I had a client last week. He's a Nigerian and he's 25 years old. And we have just started his process. And you know what? Cryptocurrency, real estate, and a lot of the sort of digital opportunities that Dr. Sam talks about, these are the things that are giving opportunities to everyday people to be able to access global markets. So, you, for example, the path towards your second citizenship might be via some of these other products that Dr. Sam has connected you to, or it might be even through other clients that you're able to onboard. And we provide all of the help. We provide tutorials, we provide marketing materials, and everything that will help you to be able to reach the sort of client base that can afford this product. And we can pretty much start your own process. So I really like the way this session is framed: get a second citizenship or get paid, because those are the two opportunities that are available. This year, we have been able to empower individuals that have made over $100,000 by simply connecting people to get global access. So from St. Lucia to Grenada to St. Kitts and Nevis to Dominica to Portugal to Spain to Canada to Greece, all of these products are available, and I'm sure that there are people that are looking for this product, whether within your personal network or the network that you will access through digital marketing and a lot of the other methods that are available.
All right. Thanks for that. I want to quickly bring attention of everyone to a link that I drop in the chat. If you're interested in getting started with your own second citizenship process, all right, for any of the opportunities that are available, or you'd like to know more, you want us to give you further information about that, and you're ready to get started, there is a group link, there is a WhatsApp link that I just posted on the um, all right. I just posted on the chat session. It's a WhatsApp group. Please click and join that WhatsApp group. We're going to be addressing you there, and somebody is going to be talking to you to give you further information and help you in the process of you being able to get started. I told you there are opportunities for spreading the payment or the costs. I told you where none of the opportunities less than $100,000, and I told you why it is like that. And I told you why it is better to do that one than to go and do the one of $5,000, $10,000, that you're going to be in trouble. Because the one of 12 million, if I was not online when I mentioned it, the person who told me about it said, you know, when you want to travel to a major country, just call me so that I will call the person who did it for us so that they will know that you are going to that country. So when you land, they will not give you any issue. That was all I needed to hear for me to say, no, this is not for me. So I will not get to somewhere they will say, they will speak one language, Kasku, and I didn't know that language. Say, how come you are from this country? And that becomes a big problem. So I know a lot of people are
Yeah.
going to have different questions based on different things that has been shared with you in the past, the things you've known yourself as well. But the best thing is to do things the right way. If anything is worth doing well, is worth doing right. And this is what we are bringing to you. So if you fall in that category, you would like to begin the process of your second citizenship, you need more information, you want us to talk to you and help you get it done, I want you to please join that WhatsApp group. Information will be shared with you on that part. Now, the second part of this, all right, is for getting paid. Now, this is the sweetest part. I really love this because one of the major information that this is going to bring, especially for my affiliates that are here, is the fact that you can get your own second citizenship, your own second passport for free. All right. If you want to know how you'll be able to do that, that information is going to cost you $500. If you are willing to pay $500, I want you to type $500 in the chat box. You'd like to know exactly how you can get your own second citizenship for free? Type $500. So let's see how many of you can afford $500. Then we'll know the number of people that we're going to be sharing this information with right now. And you can begin the process of you getting yours for free as well. It's crazy, crazy, mind-blowing process that can work for you. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody who is listening to me right now, you know one person, or you know one person that know one person that is willing, ready, and able financially to afford a second passport, but they need I'm saying only one $500. Where's everybody? I know the chat drops a little bit later, so I'm still talking so that it will drop. If you want to know, fantastic, nice, coming up. All right, I give you $500 everywhere. Everybody. Okay. So there are people you know who are willing and ready and able to be able to get this done. And those who are already my affiliates, you know that we can reach anybody in the world through sponsored advertisements. We have different lead magnets that can get different leads, because this is the same way we sell real estate that are worth $2 million, $3 million, $5 million, $10 million. Selling a product of just $150,000 is not a big deal compared to a product of $1 million. Not under people who are buying $1 million product, why wouldn't they buy something of $150,000 or $160,000 or $200,000 that gives them a whole lot of benefits? So this is a very workable system for you. So what we are launching today, because this is not the main event, you can see that if I is on his way to another country. All right. We're going to be having a more standard event. It's going to be the Global Access Virtual Event 2.0, perhaps, or the main one. All right. So this is like a precursor to the main event. We're going to have thousands of people live watching that from different countries across Africa. So we want to be able to plan effectively for that. And we will need all of you that are here listening to be one of those people who bring in as many people as possible to be a part of the next event that we're going to be having. And this is why we're going to be launching a very special affiliate program for people who would like to sell these products, the second citizenship, which is going to make a lot of sense. Now, all of you type in $500. I'm not going to charge you a dime. It's going to be free for you to hear the information. All right. I just wanted you to value what you're about to hear. That's why I told you to, I'm going to charge you. So don't worry, you're not going to pay me. I would have, if I have for don't hammer, I'll see all the $500 that's been dropping. I for don't
Like
hammer.
serious hammer, serious
Big
hammer.
time. Oh God, why did I tell you it's free now? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just tell you guys it's free. All right. I've prepared a WhatsApp group for people who would like to know two things. One, how they can make money by selling this product, all right, to people who are ready to do their second citizenship. Number two, how they can also get a second citizenship for free by selling the product. So the only way you're going to be doing this is if you can sell a certain number of passports, which means if you can talk to people and they can get their passports and you get up to a certain number, that's my company in partnership with Ifeanyi's company, is going to be making your own passport for you without a cost to you. All right. So how many passports would you have to sell? When you get on the inside, you'll find that out. How are you going to be able to sell it? When you get on the inside, you'll find that out. What are the things you need to be able to get this done? When you get on the inside, you will find that out. So if you're ready to do this, and ladies and gentlemen, you know, I've told you the minimum you can make selling any of these passports ranges from as low as $3,000 to as high as $10,000, depending on the terms and conditions that is involved. So you can make quite a whole number of money from that. And of course, you can still get yours for free. So all of you that have been learning from me for the last 2 years on how to promote anything, you have sold houses, you have sold real estate. Now it's time to sell passports and get a free passport. It's time to sell passport and make money in dollars. It's time to be a global citizen, not just by word, not just by claim it, I prophesy it, I confess it, but I live it, I experience it as well. It is meant for you. When they were teaching us in Sunday school back then, if I that go into the world and preach the gospel from Judea to Samaria to the rest of the world is a commandment. We want to obey. Say, America, I want to obey the commandment. I want to come to your country too. Yeah. UK, I want to obey the commandment. I want to come to your country too. I want to move everywhere and be able to access this opportunity. So I'm going to be dropping a link on the chat right now. And those who are going to be watching the replay, I'm going to drop these two links inside the what was it called? Inside the description of this particular video, if you're going to be watching the replay of it. So I'm going to be dropping this second link on the chat right away. So I want you to join that group. Everyone who wants to be a partner. So let me just call it partner group. Okay, let me just call it partner group. I don't know if this thing is going to do like this. Let me just drop it like this. I think it works. All right, so I'm sure you should be able to click the link. So let me change the link now. So that's the new pinned link, partner group. So please join that if you're interested in being a part of this. So you get all the information required on that group, and we're going to be helping you to be able to access all the things needed to be able to get it done. So there is no limit to what you can do. And I'm going to go to my guest to give you his final word for tonight while we prepare for the main event, and every other information is going to be shared with everybody on the group. All right, Ifeanyi, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sam. You know what? I feel humbled and honored to be speaking to over 200 of you tonight. And I believe that the information that you have heard and the information you will find the group has the capacity to truly transform your life. You know, as a Nigerian that has the privilege to live abroad and to be able to have global access, I have seen the potential for wealth creation as well as relationship building that this has enabled me to have. And I believe that everyone that's on this call can also experience that level of transformation in their lives. There's no reason for you to limit the sort of opportunities that you can access. And I want you to delve deeply into this. I want you to visit the WhatsApp group. I want you to look at the methodology that you can use to reach clients. And I want you to do this. In Dubai today, I have hired so many Africans, and we have totally been able to transform their lives just based on this simple principle and a lot of the things that you will learn. I'm very happy to be connected to Dr. Sam, looking at the sort of impact that he's been able to achieve with so many people. And I believe that bringing this to all of you will cause even more impact across different platforms. So I'm looking forward to more sessions. I'm very available. I will be on this WhatsApp group as well. I will be on 2.0, 3.0, and all other sessions that are required in order to get you prepared, in order to get you primed. I cannot wait for a lot of you to join us as global citizens.
Amazing. Thank you very much. All right. Let's get back and get a word from our sponsor. One last.
Concordia Consultancies is a global advisory firm that provides tailor-made services to individuals who are in search of a second citizenship for themselves and family members.
At Concordia Consultancies, our clients always come first. Our role as advisors is to do a detailed need analysis, and we recommend the best program, whether citizenship or residency, that fits that need.
Our experience spans for over 8 years in the industry, facilitating passports for more than 2,000 families across the Middle East and Africa. We're committed in making the dreams of many become a reality. So why don't you choose to work with us today?
I have got great news. You too can make money online legitimately. Let me ask you this simple question. What will an extra $1,000 income do for you? Yes, you can learn how to make a minimum $1,000 online through 6 different vehicles from your mobile phone. Join the online 1K Club today and get access to 25 weeks group mentorship with a millionaire mentor, Dr. Sam Harvard. You will learn how to earn from any of the following businesses: web design and sales funnels, Amazon KDP, airdrop farming, mini importation and e-commerce, affiliate marketing for digital products, and much more. Join thousands of upwardly mobile individuals already making millions online. The Online 1K Club, your sure way to financial abundance.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We've come to the end of the show tonight, and I want to thank our sponsor, Concordia and 1K Club and Ziba, for bringing the first edition. I call this the pre-edition of the Global Access virtual event. Get a second citizenship or get paid. Please, if you're interested in beginning the process of your own second passport, please join the first group. But if you're interested in selling the passport, talking to somebody about this and getting paid in thousands of dollars, or you're interested in selling the passport and getting your own for free because you know a certain number of people that are interested, please join the second group, and further information is going to be shared with you on that. If you're interested in joining the 1K Club, you want to learn how to make $1,000 from your mobile phone or your computer with access to the internet, all right, and the 25 weeks mentorship with me on how you can make thousands of dollars online, please reach out to the person that invites you for this event and get a link to join the 1K Club for only $14.5. That is just about 10,000 plus Naira for Nigeria, Cameroon, 200 CDs for Ghanaian, and just about 2,000 Kenyan shillings for Kenyan. So it's pretty affordable, $14 $14.5. That's all you need to be able to get this done instead of $100 because you are part of the Global Access virtual event. That's just a discount that we're giving to you. Please take that discount right away and be a part of this. So we have been able to show you the importance of second citizenship. I've been able to show you how you can get paid and giving you access to be able to learn exactly how to get started on that. I want you to get into those groups, wait for the instructions and everything that you need to do. And until next time when we shall meet on the G.A.V.E event, my name remains Dr. Sam Harvard, and I'm very, very excited to have you. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you the next time.
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.